Hello and welcome to Moonheart Readings. It's been a minute since I posted, so I've had the flu, and I know I sound like a man. I assure you I'm a woman. but yeah, I sound awful, but I finally have. It's been literally about 3 or 4 days since I've even had a moment to myself. This is the first time, so I've got my boy's dad is going out with them for a little while. So I thought, you know what, I'm just really quickly going to do this. I just want to start off by saying that, well, firstly, for any of you healers out there, please don't do what I did. I could sense that I was coming down with something, and I still chose to do two healings anyway. Not for money, actually. I did these ones pro bono. They're people who can't really pay me, but I felt that they needed them. And so I went ahead and did them anyway, and I think that's why this flu has hit me 10 times as bad. So please, any Reiki healers out there, well, any of the good ones will know better. So I'll slap myself on the wrist. But yeah, please look after your energy. When you're not well, it's not a good time to do healing for anyone. Now, I just want to start off by very quickly saying that I did the last time I meditated, which was days ago now, I did receive a very, very beautiful message. This was from Yeshua, and he showed me a particular love story, but the energy will apply to many of you. He just showed me a particular story that it was, we have a love story between a masculine and feminine that has always taken place under clandestine conditions. Yeah, it's always taken place in the dark. And he showed me this love story, beginning in ancient Egypt. And we had a woman who was quite high social status, married to a very domineering but powerful man. He was a ruthless man. He was not a kind man. And she did fall in love with another man who was, I was told that he was a foreigner. He may have been Greek. Again, there may be several storylines, but I did hear the word Greek. So he was a foreigner in any case. He wasn't Egyptian. But they did embark on a love affair, but it was always kept hidden. I was then shown these same two souls incarnated in another life. This may have been one of the more recent lives, and I was shown that the masculine, he bought a rural estate, or it's like he married a woman who had more money. It's not that he was not doing well financially, but she was more well off. She was from a very wealthy family. And he had a choice between this same feminine who had his heart and this other woman. And he chose this other woman, but it was interesting because it was almost like they didn't even choose each other. Their families chose that marriage for them. And there was so much pressure that he eventually bowed to it and did not follow his heart. And so 3 hearts were broken in the process. Yeah, I saw the 3 of Swords, 3 hearts, because you have, the one woman, being the woman who became his wife, always knowing that his heart did not belong to her. She had his body, but she did not have his soul. Then we had the masculine who spent the rest of that lifetime pining for the feminine he didn't pick. And then, of course, the feminine that he didn't pick, she was heartbroken. So 3 hearts got broken simply because he didn't have the courage to stand up to the families. So please be careful of weakness. Weakness can lead to very, very terrible things. Yeah. Meekness. I just heard meekness, actually. Okay, meekness. And it really sounds awful because I'm so nasal at the moment. So I'm not going to repeat that word again. But what's happened is this particular incarnation, he is going to be faced with the same choice. And this time, God really wants him to make the brave choice. So I've got my brave lion here. I know he doesn't look very brave. He actually looks really sad. But I didn't realize that until I'd set the camera up. And you know what? He's the only lion I've got. So please, chin up, stop it. But yeah, he's my lion, and I've since gifted him to my eldest son, whose name means lion in Spanish. But yeah, and well, you know what, this is what he's going to look like. if he makes the same choice this time, yeah. You really need to be brave with love because, you don't only hurt yourself, you hurt others as well. Sometimes people stay in relationships they shouldn't stay in, and they think they're doing right by the person they're with, and they're actually not, because generally that person is going to know anyway. Yeah, the person always knows. They may not come out and say it, but they'll still feel it. Okay, now, pardon me. I